Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Duel. Today we're talking about two things, maintenance announcement and also something a little bit different. We're going to be doing the Pokemon Awards. Looking at, I've designed some certain categories where we're using our records and trophies. I want to pluck out of the community who is the best of the best, who gains the awards in each of the specific categories that I have developed. So let's get into it. So if you've logged in, you've noticed there's a maintenance announcement stating that tomorrow, my time, or 4 a.m. UTC to 8 a.m. UTC, there will be a maintenance announcement and they're releasing version 4.0.2. Now, being that we've pretty much seen the bulk of what was advertised in the little kind of pre-tease for what was coming up, the final thing we have really between two things, I think it will hopefully be the major update that involves team matches and pre-registration. Now we've got to pre-register for upcoming team match event, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna start. I imagine if they've got this kind of this display, there's gonna be a registration period of a few days, which gives people time to choose. If you think about it, if it's instant, then it's going to be difficult to call out all those people into the groups and then start a tournament straight off. So I imagine it'll be a couple of days before we can actually start to play it. You'll be able to select a team, tap OK to confirm. You'll be able to change your team selection at any point during the pre-registration period as well. So if you're a bit indecisive and you choose Charizard and you're like, no, I'm going to choose to actually want Blastoise, you can change your mind. But why would you? Team Charizard all the way. So, other thing I think is possibly going to come, but I'm not certain about this because I think we haven't got a partial restat balance, which we usually always have before a new banner comes. Now this typically follows figures that are going to be coming to used in the next gym cups. So if they haven't got that in mind and that's not what we're kind of moving forward, it might be that this team match registration happens, the team match event happens, and then there's a partial restart balance with the new figures from Sun and Moon being added. So that's my prediction, is that it will be a maintenance to the team match pre-registration. So look out for that, guys. Apart from that then, let's get into what this video is really about. Before we have that, before the introduction of such a, I think will be a massive change, and Sun and Moon figures, I feel it's necessary to determine who is the best of the best. And I developed some categories using the records to figure out to pluck out people, and these people will get awarded a trophy. Not a real trophy, just a made up trophy by me, and I'll be featuring everybody who wins in a video. I'm going to be running through like the Pokemon Awards, and everybody who wins each category is going to be displayed, so you can kind of get out there and show that you're the best. Because after all, Pokemon is about going out and catching them all. Well, not going out in this game not necessarily, but catching them all and working hard to do that. And some of you have grinded away. Whether you are a pay-to-play or a free-to-play player, you've grinded at this game. Not if you're free-to-play, you've played a lot if you've got a lot of figures and worked hard to get a high rank, and that deserves something, But second of all, I think people who pay to play, I equally have the same kind of respect for them, because yes, people put money into this game to get better, but people who do that work hard to get that money. I mean, we're talking serious money that can be spent on this, and you're gonna have to do a lot of things outside of work, outside of playing the game, to grind to get the money. So people just grind in different ways. So I want to create two separate categories within these awards to give respect to both of these categories and distinguish between the two, because it wouldn't be fair to put you all in the same puddle, because I know there's a lot of good free-to-play players out there who kind of deserve to stand out within their category of what they've done. So listed below are a list of categories that we're going to be going through for you guys to think about. Check your records. It's going to be pretty easy. You literally just go to your records, fill it in. So you can just copy and paste it and then just fill in each heading after, post it in the comments section. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through all of that and collate see who's got the highest in each category, and then I'll do the video with the Pokemon awards for Pokemon free-to-play players and pay-to-play players. So, categories are wins total. So, obviously you've got duels this month, but it gives us a total figure of how many times somebody has dueled. Now, this is a great idea of people gives a great sense of whoever's really grinded. I mean, grafting hard. People who have got your Cacneas and got to like chain. I played a chain level 9 yesterday. I literally just spoke to in the comments section, and you must grind a hell of a lot to get 30 of them to make one chain level. And so if you got winning duels this month, respect. That's one category: free-to-play players and pay-to-play players. Next up, win ratio. So we're not going wins this month because you could have just played really easy matches, but really what shows a good skilled player is a good win ratio, that you win more than you lose. Now, I just fall into that category of being like 57.5%. So I just win more than I lose. So the way this is done, if you want to work this out, is just pull up your calculator. It's your wins this month total, so in my case 827, divided by my total wins total duels, sorry. So that's my 1437. Enter that, and then times that by 100, and that will give you your percentage. So mine is 57%. So this is really, if somebody's got like, I'm hoping to see some high ratios. If people are pulling like above 75%, I feel that's a killer ratio on its own, like if you've got that. So let's see what people out there can put up there. Next up, we've got best win streak. Now I was a little bit skeptical of doing the best win streak because obviously people have tanked in the past and people have won. So I'm not going to be able to like discriminate between who has and who hasn't. So let's just put that up, because even if you have tanked, it does show, you know, that even when you are playing against people with lesser decks, it's very difficult still to get a streak going, to not lose to RNG. So let's go with best win streak. Mine's 13 wins in a row. I remember when I did that. That's when I got my highest prize record of 296, and I just non-stop. It's once I changed my squad to what it is now, put Mew in for Trevenant. So that was a big change, and that brought me that streak. Let's see what you guys can put up for that. The next one, I think, is possibly the biggest determinant of skill and grinding and, you know, investment into characters in terms of EX figures. People who have paid to play, yes, we will have pulled more figures potentially, but if you have, because this will be hard for the free to play match with the pay to play figures, because obviously it helps you build up chain levels. But even still, you know, back in the day, EX figures, EX cubes, most of them came from gyms. You know, one had 3 in. That was, I love that trophy. The very first gym, if you weren't around for that, was 200 wins. 200 wins. And the last one was 30 wins. We had like 8 days. But so best highest rank achieved. So this is where, you know, again, we've got that determined free to play, pay to play. We've got this across all of them, and you'll see in the forms down below. How high a rank is you've achieved, because there's no tanking, doesn't affect this at all. It just comes down to skill, playing at the best level. Mine's 3319, and I'm proud of that. I'm really happy with that. That happened post my win streak actually, and just kind of been loitering around there. I think I'm like 3,100 currently. So that's my highest rank achieved. What's your highest rank achieved? Pop that in. Next up, we have the main event. I mean, this is the ethos of Pokemon, isn't it? How many figures have you guys got? How many figures? Because in this one, you know, gotta catch them all. I'm 12 off 290. I would be amazed if somebody has 290. We're gonna probably, if that is about, we're gonna see that in the pay to play side, because it's dead possible. The UX is probably where the hardest part is, you know, getting a B-draw UX Charizard X and the UX Charizard Y. You know, you might have two of one kind, but to pull one of each, that's some serious coin you put into that if you have. So let's see who's got the most figures. Can anybody beat my 278? I feel like they can. But the thing is, I've pulled a lot of the earlier figures. I just haven't spent a lot recently because I'm saving them for like Sun and Moon characters, and I've got loads of single boosters. I think I'm at like 45 single boosters now to pull in the next opening, next banner. So obtained figures, the big one, that for me is like up there with the highest. Then just as a little bit of fun, I want to see what's everybody's favorite figure. What have they used the most of? I love how my favorite figure is Zapdos. Up and coming figures though, Zapdos. Favorite players obviously Hurdle Jump. So what's everybody's favorite figure? Who have you used the most of consistently across decks? I feel like Deoxys Attack might be in there. Now Zapdos, see, I use Zapdos in every gym pretty much, bar like one, bar one I think complete. So let's see who is the best Pokemon. And that award doesn't actually go to anybody. It just goes to the Pokemon. It best be Zapdos. Like if it's Deoxys Attack, damn you guys. And finally we have two awards which really show a strength of grinding, consistency, and absolute pure skill at using different decks. We have two awards here. First of all is the trophy list. I'm at 47. I know there are people who have got more than that. Who is out there that's got more than 47? Now, the achievement rewards only go up to currently, keep upgrading it. Oh, that nice 69 mask is awesome. Currently at 75. So it'd be interesting to know if anybody has above 75. So, how many trophies have you guys got out there? And the second part of this is how many invincible trophies. This is the big one. You know, if people have won this, it's just pure skill to do, because it's no like Deoxys Attack. Deoxys were like in the early ones. Deoxys deck just owned every gym, but then later, you know, Grass deck. Well, that just demolished the Deoxys deck because obviously you had Tropical Energy, and a Steel deck was pretty good with Metagross, wasn't it? So let's see who's got the most invincible trophies. I've got two, the Flying Gym Cup and the Electric Gym Cup, and I've not achieved. I've achieved gold in every single gym, bar the first one, which ironically is the Flying Gym, which is the one where I won the 11 streak, but I didn't get in. I think back then it was like top 100 get a gold trophy, and then they changed the rate rankings as more people downloaded the game. So that's everything. Go down, look in the information section, copy that, and just paste it into the comment section, and just add in, going through your trophies, what you guys have got. And like I said, I will be putting that in an awards video. Like, think Grammys, think Oscars in terms of like quality. It's going to be some skilled editing and some beautifully designed trophies. They are not just going to be the copy trophies with text changed on them. Might do that. So let me know, guys, who is the Pokemon Master, and there might be somebody who just clears them all. If there is, goddamn, we have no chance against that person. So, but at least we can crown who is the best, and also determine the difference between free to play and pay to play. And really, you know, if a pay to play gets beaten by a free to play, more respect to that person. You've earned more respect. You haven't spent a dime, but you're still better on some award. So let me know, guys. Really excited to hear your comments. That is all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button to make sure to get this out there so we get the whole community giving their information so we can find out who's the best. That's all from me. See you soon.